Oh, there you go. Yeah. No, you know what? That doesn't surprise me. It's been a crap evening so
Uh,
far. This is gonna be a short stream.
yeah.
I hope. Um, 5 maybe 10 minutes ago, my hiccups just stopped. I've been coughing all day, and I think it's because of this new medication. Like it's giving me like a weird dry cough. Uh,
At least it's a
I
dry
cut
cough.
myself on my hand going upstairs. Not sure how. So, and then Mark apparently cut himself as well. So I don't know. It's just been
Yeah.
and Brian is watching a 3 hour movie at the theaters. Is he watching the? Is he with Creed 3?
Yeah. I'll say an
Yeah,
hour for each creed.
yeah, yeah. I guess so. So yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Uh, but we're gonna talk about the combine a little bit. Definitely talk about two rookies. We'll talk about Devin A. Chain and Zach Charbonnet, which I'm finally glad I'm doing it because I've been asked about these guys, and I don't know why I don't tell people. I'm like, oh, I have like my answer should be I haven't done my research yet. That's what I should be telling them, and instead I'm like I kind of I like whatever. Um, what's up, Jonathan? How are you? Are we all in agreement that Bijan is
Yes.
the top dog? Yes.
Far and away.
Yes. Right away. There is a gap from Bijan to Gibbs. Like there is a large margin of Bijan to Jamar Gibbs. Um where in the last couple years they're kind of around the same tier-ish, kind of like I'm not gonna lie, the what year was when Swift Dobson 2-3 seasons ago, right?
Like four
They were all kind of clumped up together. So yeah. What's up, Tank?
to go,
So
buddy.
yeah, I don't know. It's been kind of crazy. If my hiccups come back, well, I'm cutting it really early. And if I'm starting to cough a lot, I'm cutting it really early. And we're just gonna do this tomorrow. Um Mark, if you can, during the day.
That should be fine. That'll be better than me being here all by myself. So
Better than you being here by yourself.
yeah, if you had the hiccups and you just left and it was just me,
Oh, no, yeah, I don't think I would do that. um
like we could
so
try, but I don't know what kind of entertainment people are looking for.
I mean you've done it. I you haven't done anything by yourself yet. And I say yet because
Oh, I'm
there
sure it'll happen.
could be a day where you might have to. Now, it might be a 10-minute stream, a 15-minute stream, who knows? Um, you might just do like a Tuesday IDP ranking show or whatever. I don't know. Look, that's future Martin's and future Mark's problem. Let those guys deal with it.
Yeah,
And Braden's problem. Let those future guys deal with it right now in the present, but we don't know. Hopefully it doesn't come down to it. I plan on being on every show as long as we're still here. Guys, we are climbing up to 300 and we're going to get that 300 jersey probably in the off season. Honestly, I hope that we get at least another 20 subs before the next season. Hopefully that's my goal. I set it real low and then we blow it out of the water every year. I like Blake Corum too. Don't know if he's really a passing threat, but he's powerful. I look, see, I'm getting into these running backs, and I, I just, I don't know, man. Past Zach Evans, it's like, uh, I don't know. Like, I'm not even. We'll talk about Zach Evans next week. I like him, but I don't know. Past him, I have to like. I like Hall. I like Spears. There's a few of them where I just kind of want to talk about. We're not gonna get too detailed into
Blake
them
is kind
because
of short, but he's built. He's like 5'8",
yeah,
210.
yeah. Look, a lot. These new rookie receivers are coming in as well. Like they're like we talked about the receivers already, and they're small. I think the main smallest one we were talking about was Zay Flowers. No, not Zay Flowers. Someone smaller than him. Who is it? Josh Downs, Nathaniel Dell. I think is who we were talking about. and he's tiny. I want to stay away from him. I know short. I'm no longer like really gonna criticize how the shortness, the height helps, but shortness, it's the weight that kind of triggers me.
Yeah, that's about how I stand too.
He's
Like,
105 pounds.
oof. Like he could be 5'10" or less, but still be like around 200. I still feel like you're built enough to withstand
Right.
hits, and you can have a long NFL career. But if you're going to come in that kind of, that's like
Yeah,
2 hits and you could
but
be done.
I've watched him and he plays a lot bigger than he actually is, and it's like, holy crap, man. I just don't know. Those are the guys I kind of just I don't want to risk a draft pick on like in my dynasty league, and I just let everybody else kind of handle it. I'm like, well, if you hit, you hit. I mean, that's the way dynasty is. You don't know if it's gonna happen or not. You don't know.
Right.
So, let me pull up out. Oh my, I had a freaking list of my rookie running backs I was gonna bring up. Oh man. So, yeah, go ahead. Talk about the big elephant in the room. Everyone's like talking about today.
Yeah, I guess Jalen Carter was issued an arrest warrant today. I guess as of right now, it's just reckless driving, but it has to deal with a situation where a teammate and a Georgia staffer both died, supposedly racing in Georgia. So, and he was like considered the number one player in the draft. Like, so this could
As
be,
of recent, yeah, it
yeah.
changed.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So this
so,
is pretty big news
but
to see
we've
what
been here
happens.
before. You know, we've been here with top draft picks where we're coming in as number ones, and then something happened, uh, and then they
Now,
go undrafted.
yeah.
You know,
Or like there's cases like Tunsil, the left tackle who was drafted by uh, Miami and then shipped to Houston. Like he had the whole thing where his baby mama died, and he went from being like top 5 to like 13 or 14 or whatever it was.
mm-hmm. Well, that's
Um,
not like pick overall. That's not really that bad.
yeah, so and then Jalen did come out afterwards. He left. He is no longer in Indy. He left Indy. I'm assuming he's turning himself in.
Mm-hmm.
But he said he fully expects to be exonerated of all charges. So, yep, that's what we're
Yeah.
talking about right now.
Well, we'll see. There's still a liability somewhere where the NFL, any
Oh, I'm
NFL team,
sure.
if they draft him, they know the risk that this could potentially hurt the season if something pops off or something
I
comes up.
agree.
We were talking about this today in our league chat.
Mm-hmm.
Javier, brought up Leo Collins, you know,
Oh, that's what I was
and
talking about. Leo
that's who,
Collins
yeah,
is the one who's
yeah,
baby mama,
yeah,
and he ended up going undrafted.
right.
Oh, Tunsil was the gas mask with the marijuana smoke in it.
Yes,
That was Tunsil.
yeah.
Sorry, I
No, you're good.
misspoke. I apologize.
So I'm like, okay. I mean, these players do certain things. Like my biggest one, apparently, a lot of people I like to bring up LeGarrette Blunt, and I bring him up because I wasted 3 days of my life, and this was during the time where the draft was 3 days,
Mm-hmm.
not like they televised it. It wasn't just like the first day and the second day, and then the third day they really didn't televise it as much. They just kind of went through it. Now, like it depends on what was situated. I didn't they did all 3 days last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, every single time the NFL draft comes around, I'm always at freaking training. As of lately, sucks. Um, Blake is back in Michigan, so I
Yeah, he went
can't
back
wait
to
to see you.
Michigan.
You watch your movies, sir.
He went. Wait, you like Blake? Dude's only 5'8". You don't like short people.
Hmm.
Brian doesn't like short people.
Brian is going back to Michigan. I can't wait to see him. Oh yeah. I don't know. Teo was a bad one too.
Oh man,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So look, I, the things happened before. Like we weren't even sure. Like people forget about Micah Parsons' issue in the locker room. I even forgot some of it, but I guess it was like with another player and hazing or whatever, and there was like charges, but it wasn't really brought up, and it wasn't that big of a deal. And but sometimes they don't go undrafted. Like I said, LeGarrette Blount was one of the ones I mainly remember that he punched a dude like it was his sophomore or junior year. It was the first game of the year. Punched him because they had won or recently lost or whatever to Boise State. Punched him in the jaw, suspended him for the whole season. He was supposed to be the number one running back coming in, and then after that, he got reinstated probably the last game or during championship week or whatever to play, and I think he did pretty good. He got a touchdown in both games, and then at least a total of like 70 to 90 yards at least total in those two games. So they kind of rose up his thing, and then came to the draft time, nobody drafted him, and then Tennessee picked him up, and again, same thing, different story. Well, I guess same story, kind of. Got in a fight, and then this is LeGarrette Blount's life. Like he grew up in a bad neighborhood, and it was like it was always like country, like small town. Uh, the male testosterone was like you don't back down from anything kind of way. So he grew up in a weird neighborhood. It wasn't like you never shared anything. He was always the number one running back wherever he went. And then he went to Tennessee, got in a fight with one of the tight ends or the defensive ends there. Again, got in a fight there. They kicked him out. And then Buccaneers picked him up, and he played there for a while. And did you know LeGarrette Blount is a 3-time Super Bowl champion?
Sure is.
It's crazy. The guy's the luckiest man. Like I liked him coming in.
I liked him too.
Like he was in junior college, and then got in trouble there. And then finally, after got a shot at Texas, I think they didn't want to bring him in, and then he finally signed with Oregon, and that's where everything kind of like everyone started knowing him. But once he got to LeGarrette Blount, I think he shared time with someone in Oregon. But it's an interesting story if you ever look him up or anything. Some people may or may not remember who he is now if you're new to fantasy. But these guys go undrafted. There's a potential if Jalen Carter doesn't get drafted.
Well, they're just have to wait and see what happens because I mean, you have the police.
Still fresh, man.
Yeah, you have the police saying that the teammate and the staffer were in a car that crashed because they were drag racing Carter, like they were racing. And like that just sounds really bad. Like that's a horrible decision to make, first off, like if it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, he's saying it's not the case. He's saying that he just saw them or whatever, that he didn't do anything wrong. But I don't know. It just seems like a horrible situation.
Something's weird and something's off. Because he said he was there, but then he wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I think about drag racing, I always think of just one driver in the car, not like a load of people, because you're gonna lose. Like, yeah, that's so much weight to a car. So why? I don't know. I don't know, but until it comes out fully, we're not gonna really find out what's really gonna happen. But yeah. But that's the whole Jalen Carter thing. So other than that, we got the freaking. Why is this up there? Do you have it up? Okay, that's weird. We have the combine tomorrow. Starts tomorrow.
Well, no, I switched to a different one because we missed some comments.
Well, I'm glad you're seeing them.
Yeah, it says how do you guys like Roschon Johnson?
What the hell? What is going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I have them. I'll put them up.
So yeah. What do we?
Roschon Johnson, I guess, is the backup to Bijan. It's Texas running back. 6'2", 23.
Is he
coming out too?
I haven't pulled him up.
I just looked him up. Whenever someone pops someone in, I just quickly.
I mean, he's got the size and power.
Yeah. I realized Texas had 2 running backs just coming out.
So, I mean, I I'm okay with what's got. I think he's gonna be somewhere in round 4,
Oh
round
Jesus,
5.
he says.
Uh,
And then Jonathan said, "Hey, I mean, Melvin Gordon went from fumble machine getting benched at Denver, then he won a Super Bowl."
yeah, yeah. Nobody likes. Yeah, that's what we were saying. On Sunday we had a freaking award show, and Brian gave him the best seats in the house award.
Yep,
Literally did nothing.
sat on the bench. That's a good seat to watch the Super Bowl, I guess.
Bastard.
And they said Blunt on Tampa Bay early was a beast. He sure was.
Yeah, yeah, and they got him for free too. They really did.
And he says,
Because
"I like Gibbs' comparison to Kamara, just hopefully not the recent part." Well,
mm-hmm. Yeah, and then there's so much movement. There's the quarterbacks. Like there's gonna be half the league is gonna have a new coach. A good third of the league is gonna have a new quarterback.
no, it's half the league. Was it half? Braden, was it half the league has new coaches?
That's what I just said.
Something like that.
I just said that half the league is gonna have new coaches. A good third of the league is gonna have new quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's half the league.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, that's crazy. 16 new coaches.
Okay, thank you. Anyways, and then a third of the league is going to have new quarterbacks, and then the running back room right now is very look. Right now, look, if you're in a dynasty league, if you're having skills issue, running backs and receivers, this is the year to fix it. Next year potentially is the year to fix it as well. If you have no draft picks in your dynasty leagues, you might want to acquire something. This is year to fix it. A lot of good receivers, decent ones are coming out, and the running back room is actually pretty decent this year. So that's why I'm not too worried if like certain running backs, like all the Mixon owners might be a little bit worried. All the Jacob owners are going to be a little bit worried. All the Zeke owners are going to be a little bit worried. All the Sanders owners are going to be worried. Now all the Swift owners are going to be a little bit worried. The Pacheco owners are going to be worried. Like all of these running backs that have good talent and potential are probably either on their way out, on a new team, potentially getting benched, or getting older. Like I have a feeling that the Chargers might actually go with the running back because it seems like every year they're trying to find their new weapon, but every single rookie that comes in isn't really cutting it. Joshua Kelly's been there the longest, and it seems like that's their kind of go-to guy, but I don't think he's reliable enough
And then
to
it's
take
Spiller
over Eckler's
from
shoe.
last year.
So, yeah, and Isaiah Spiller, like what happened? Like, I don't know, and maybe he just needed a year. It's weird. It wouldn't surprise me if Tennessee go after him. Well, Hassan Haskin didn't really get a shot. He only got like one game, and it wasn't the greatest game to watch. Like it was against the Cowboys. So it's like, do you stash him? Do you wait and just pick him up later? Like that's. I think he's good, but the problem is, it was against Dallas. It wasn't a good enough sample size. So I'm still going off his college tape. Rumors that the Cowboys are going to get themselves a running back.
Yeah, I heard and not only that, but I heard it's in their first round pick.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
The Lions. Well, there was a tweet out today saying that it looks like they're going to figure it out, right, with Jamal and Swift, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's good. You guys think Wentz actually goes anywhere? Starts? No, I don't think so anymore.
No.
I think he's done.
I think he'll be lucky to find a backup spot, honestly.
Yeah. I think he's going to be a backup now. I think the talent that's coming in, we're going to get to the the QBs, and we're going to talk about them coming in here soon. Probably starting next week. I think Anthony Richardson, if he turns it up on, what is it, Friday or Saturday? When are they doing it? Tomorrow's defensive line linebackers, DBs, or no, Friday's DBs. Saturday. I think Anthony Richardson turns it up, and I think he's going to be like the third best one, maybe second. I don't know. I think he's good. A lot of weirdness is going on with Bryce Young. He is not going to participate in some of the things. He's going to do some of the drills, like the throwing ones and stuff, I think, but he's opting out of some of the competition only because in his eyes, he's already know he's going to be top selected. Everyone is waiting on the weight and the height.
Oh, I'm sure.
But the thing is, last year, it's like, well, Kenny Pickett's hands were too small. That
Oh, I
was the
know.
biggest hype last year, right?
Right. And then Joe Burrow the year before that.
Yeah, and then it looks and he came out, they looked
Or
all
2
right.
years before that.
So, what do I do with Javonte Williams? I was third in Dynasty last year, mainly due to the fact I couldn't really get past his injury. But you guys think comes back? Does he come back strong?
Well, I think so.
I think he does. And the only reason I say that is where else is he gonna go that he's gonna get this much love?
Right. Well, not
Like
just
he's
that.
a
Think of
go ahead.
Kamara with Sean Payton. That's going to be Javonte Williams now.
Yeah. Look, if he goes anywhere else, it's gonna be difficult for him to establish himself. Like the city of Detroit love him. And I think I think you might just run him to the dirt, to be honest. Like in Dynasty Leagues, if you have him, you keep him. Right now, if he's still productive, because there's a lot of years where he didn't really, he didn't do as much because freaking Aaron Jones was there.
This
Trust
is
me, I
Javonte
want.
Williams. This is the guy in Denver.
Or I'm talking about Jamal. My bad. You're right.
That's why you said Detroit, and I was like, wait, what? That's why I said Sean Payton.
My bad.
Because he's
Yeah,
in
still
Denver.
didn't trigger me. Look,
I know.
I did say I'm a little off today.
I know. I was like, So yeah, he's coming off of his ACL injury. I think he'll be good.
I think they look at a running back, dude. I think.
Well, yeah, they
Denver's
still
gonna
think
beat
they need a
themselves
number
up
two
back.
running back because I don't think any of the people they brought in did anything really.
No, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't think they'll get anybody big like these top guys. I think Tajay Spears might be okay. Sean Tucker, Chase Brown, McBride might be someone they'll look at. The thing is, we're gonna look. I don't want to talk too much about Sean Tucker. Is he gonna be one of our guys that we're gonna talk about? No, he's not. He's not.
Okay.
He's not. Okay, I'm gonna say no. I don't think Sean Tucker's really great. I don't think he's that good. He's a pass catcher. He's a really good pass catcher. The problem is I don't think he's going to be number one. I think he's going to be. Look, I watched what he was doing, and he has this weird thing that he constantly wants to go to the outside. He won't go to the middle. He looks like he's scared to get hit. But I'm telling you, when he's on the outside of those lines and he catches the pass, the dude's phenomenal. I think he's going to be great. But the problem is that's not going to work out for you if you like are not going to go heads up with somebody sometimes. As a running back, if you're constantly dancing and trying to avoid the hit, I get it. But that's literally his entire film. Like I've watched him. Like I thought he was going to be great. I don't know. People can argue, say, "Oh, he's great. He's going to be good." I'm like, I don't know. He just bounces out to the outside. Like, it just seems like that's where he feels more comfortable, and he needs to be more well-rounded. He needs to get himself in the lanes and. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Javonte Williams might find himself with a co-running back next season coming out of this draft. And you're going to have two young running backs back there. But I don't think they're going to go high-end running back with them. Javonte's going to be their guy. Anything, Mark?
I still think Devontae's going to be their guy. I don't have any doubt that they're going to get another person because, like I
Do you
said, they
think they go
lost.
out in the free
It could be
agency
the
or what?
draft. It could be. I think they'll probably go draft. They'll probably get someone in the 3rd or 4th round.
I
But I
think
still
that's too
think going
high.
forward. You think that's still too high? Maybe
I
5th
think
or
it's too
6th.
high. Yeah, I think they're gonna go 4th or 5th and get somebody from there.
Okay.
Because the Broncos, they don't have a lot of money. They're at 9
No,
million,
that's
so
why
it's
I don't
not.
think they're going to do a free agency because
I mean, unless they want somebody cheap, but I think they go on the draft line, but like fifth, 4th round, maybe even 6th round.
But I still think Javonte Williams will be the number 1 guy there.
Yeah.
And I think you're talking, and like I said, just think Kamara, the numbers he put up with Sean Payton as his coach, is probably the upwards direction that I put Javonte Williams in.
I think so. Yeah, easy.
So
we'll see. I really like Algier, however you say it, or however you spell it.
I think he takes a big step.
I think it's 2 L's. I think it's 2 L's and B and I and ER.
Yeah, I think it is 2 L's.
Yeah, I think so too. Towards the back end of the season, I think he was their main guy. Seemed like they were almost feeding him like double digit snaps, like not just like throwing to him receptions. I'm talking about carries. Should have used the word carries. I like him a lot, and I'm actually finally excited. And I've been saying this for years. Stop getting these washed up, banged up running backs from other teams, and draft one finally. And then Ryan Pace comes in, and he does exactly what he's been known to do over in Chicago. Comes in, does exactly that, and we found ourselves our guy. He might not be the best guy, but he's above average in my opinion. But we'll see how he does. He could just be average. That was just his rookie year. We saw what happened to freaking tight end freaking Pitts. Complete slump. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I do like him as well. I hope they bring in another running back, maybe. I think Patterson's kind of on his way out. So, that's how I feel about it. Mark, all these questions are to you, too, as well. I'm just...
No, I know.
Okay.
I was trying to answer a question, but I can't find any answer, So
you got nothing?
Oh, I really like Algier too. We talked about this when we were going into the draft last year that we liked him.
Yeah, but we're not talking about it now. We're talking about it now.
I had him. He was part of the reason I won the guillotine league.
Oh, really?
He went off. Yeah, I had him and Patterson, and they were both getting me like 15 plus points a game.
Yeah.
Because the Falcons decided they're just going to run the ball. So I was like, I'll get these two.
It was the only thing working for them.
Yeah, I know.
You know, Desmond he was fresh. You know, and that's what happens. You know, honestly, I think they're going to roll with Desmond again. Yeah. I think they need to roll with Desmond one more year.
They got rid of Mariota, so
yeah. I think they roll with Desmond one more year. Either he develops into something or he doesn't. You roll with him another year. If you guys do crappy with Desmond, then hey, at least you're going to be in the top 10 to get yourself another quarterback. I think the Buccaneers are about to do the same thing too.
Yeah, I think they're going with Kyle Trask.
Honestly, in a dynasty football management perspective, that isn't the wrong move.
No, I think it's a good move.
It's
I mean, they're strapped for cap, obviously.
Yeah, but you have to accept the year. You have to accept the year. You have to say, we're not contending this year. We'll just play, and we'll make the best of it. The best thing we're going to do is knock people out of the playoffs. And then you end up somewhere in the top 10, and then you end up getting yourself your guy.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of teams are finally figuring that out. Can you guys confirm or deny if Frank Gore Jr. is coming out this year? My Niners need to get the second generation. No, I don't think he's coming out this year.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming out. I couldn't find it anywhere.
I'm pretty sure he's coming sometime
next year.
No.
Well, he's 20.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's still. There has been guys coming in that young. I don't think so.
No, I know, but I can't find. I looked up the top the running back prospects in the draft, and he wasn't on there, so I don't think he is.
No, and honestly, you're not getting Frank Gore Jr. because there's 31 other teams that are probably going to go after him as well. The likelihood of Frank Gore Jr. ending up with the 49ers is slim to none.
Right.
You guys are a contending team, and yeah, it's not happening. Let's see. Nope, that's his dad. I don't think he's going to get drafted.
He's a sophomore, but he does have 3 years of stats.
Did he
I don't know how that
switch
works
schools?
out, but possibly.
Absolutely not.
What?
Absolutely not.
What?
What's up, then, boys? How you doing, man? Come in here telling Voldemort's the best QB. You know what's sad? That might actually be true. That might actually be true. I don't think so. I think Desmond can keep up.
We'll see. You got Trask being the best QB in the division is crazy to think about.
No, there's not a look. I think Desmond can do it. Okay, a lot of people don't. I think Desmond can do it.
Well, it's crazy if you think about it. Now that Brady retired, I mean, you got Trask, Desmond Ridder. Who knows? Right as of right now, Sam Darnold for the Panthers, maybe.
That might change. There's
I'm sure
rumors that he
draft
might
somebody.
be Josh Allen's backup.
And then the Saints have what?
Did you hear about that?
Huh?
Did you hear about that?
Who might
Sam Darnold might be Josh Allen's backup?
Oh, Sam Darnold might go to the Bills?
Yeah.
That'd be a good spot for him. Apparently the Bills just take all the discarded top quarterback prospects and make them backup quarterbacks.
No, yeah, they're both thinking this. No, Voldemort is not going to be the best. No. I don't care. Doesn't even play his position. So the
Taysom, I just
tank this year to get him? No, I think they're going to rock with Purdy. Purdy can do it. And if Lance decides to finally, like we still don't know what Lance is. And this is the thing. It takes a QB at least 2-3 seasons to figure that out. But we're so impatient that we want now. Like,
well, not everyone sees like Mahomes
say what?
People see people like Mahomes who like basically just got it right off the bat.
Not all of them happen. There's a few outliers. Like, look at Josh Allen. It took him 3 years. Daniel Jones.
Oh, it definitely did.
Daniel Jones is finally liked where he's at. Like, I'm okay with Daniel Jones' thing.
Yeah, but even if you look back at Mahomes, though, he didn't play a single snap until the last game of the season, so of his rookie year.
No, he's not. He's not that good. He's not that good. I don't care. Look, he can't be the top 3 tight ends with only 9 receptions. It's BS. He played a running back. That's what he was. You're not going to run a whole offense, especially you. You're a Saints fan. You're going to run a whole offense off of a Wildcat the entire time? No, get out of here. No. They're gonna read that like so easy, and every linebacker is gonna know what they're gonna do. Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying.
But even in that last game of that season, he still threw for like 400 yards and 3 touchdowns.
I'm saying every QB that comes in at least sits a year, comes in the following year, and their ass. Maybe they come in right away and they have to do it, and their ass the first 2 seasons. I guarantee you that everyone's not going to have a doubt in my mind that T-Law is going to be what we saw T-Law do. I'm just saying, T-Law is going to be amazing next year. Do you realize who his receivers are next year? And if they re-sign Ingram, they're going to have Ridley, Jones, and freaking Cardinals guy, Kirk, Christian Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
Just throws it up in the air. Someone's going to catch it.
Right.
Martin is allowed to make a 300 sub jersey of the Falcons jersey with the name Voldemort on it. Or are you allowed to make it? Jonathan, I hate you. I hate you so much right now.
Oh, you did Dynasty Pylon and a 3.
I would hate that. John, if you win this next jersey, man, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. If it's gonna be because it's our Dynasty Pylon jersey. I'll have to make. I don't know. I'll make 2 of them or something. I don't know.
Andrew Luck could be added to that list too.
Here, you read this one.
Says, I think when it comes to recent rookie QBs over the years, to me, Matt Ryan and Joe Flacco started the trend of early success, at least when it comes to recent years. They did. So did Andrew Luck. He dominated his first 4 years before he retired.
There are outliers.
Like
I said, there's outliers. Like
but
I
the
said,
majority do not.
Yeah, majority it takes some time. It takes about 3 seasons.
Like
same with running backs. There are some
look at
outliers
Josh Allen's draft class.
Yeah, Josh. Yeah,
Josh Allen was like the 4th favorite quarterback.
Yeah, Trubisky and Josh Rosen were drafted before Josh Allen.
No, Josh Allen was drafted before.
Was it the other way around? Or was it Josh Rosen? No, Josh Rosen was number 1, right?
No,
by the Cardinals.
Not number 1. He was like they traded up to get Rosen. Or they just got Rosen because he was the last quarterback available.
Okay.
The first one was Trubisky at 2. And then
was Derek Carr in that one too, or he was the year before that? No, he was the year before that.
No, Derek Carr was a lot before that.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think about that draft right now.
Oh, that was the Baker draft. It wasn't even Trubisky. It was Baker.
Was it the Baker? Okay.
Darnold, Allen, Rosen.
You might find some burn marks on it before I send it out. Oh, I'm sorry, Jonathan. I don't know what happened. It just caught fire, I guess. I don't know. But here's a little bit left.
Trubisky was the Mahomes year.
Okay. Rosen went 10. Okay. But it was that same year. It was just like, look, it takes these guys. Look, I'm telling you, if the Bears figure it out, Fields is going to be what we saw at the end. Because I remember everyone was like, oh, Fields sucks. He's the worst quarterback, blah, blah, blah. And then yet everybody and their mom just totally ignored it because why? He was putting up points for you, 40-plus points, and he's winning you weeks. He was the greatest quarterback of all time during that little era, right? So it's going to change. To me, it takes about 3 years.
I agree.
But
you know what's crazy? So I was reading this article, and apparently you can like bet who's going to win the 2023 MVP.
Okay.
And right now, the number 1 player who has like the most bets to win it has twice as many as Josh Allen and Mahomes combined. More people are betting for Fields to get the MVP than anybody else.
What?
Yeah, they said with the salary cap and their draft picks, they can improve right away. And they said with the way Fields runs the ball, apparently all these people think Fields is going to win the MVP.
No.
I saw that and about lost my mind. I was like, what?
The Jaguars are in the same boat last year.
I thought it was going to be
Bears are now, or I should say the Bears are in the Jaguars boat. This is what they were.
When I clicked on it, it was like clickbait because it said this player has more bets to win the 2023 MVP than Mahomes and Allen combined. So I thought it was going to tell me. No. I clicked on it thinking it was going to say Trevor Lawrence because I could believe that. And then no, it was Josh Fields. I was like,
Justin. Yeah. No,
especially not right now.
No,
maybe
absolutely
in like 2 or 3 years.
Well, I will give them the fact that they will make playoffs because clearly the Jaguars did it. The Bears are in the same boat. If they spend the money the right way and do what they need, like 1, they need to fix that line, and 2, get some freaking weapons for him.
Right? Hey, Galladay's
And
available. Go sign him. I'm just kidding.
say what?
I said Galladay's available. Go sign him.
No, yeah, no. Galladay's poor Galladay. That's what happens when you just clean
Hey,
your
it's a
locker
big
room in the
6'4"
middle of the
receiver
season.
that Brian wants. So,
Yeah, well, my bad. Go ahead.
and see, this is what I thought of too, because the way they're talking about the way he runs the ball, so they might be basing it off of Lamar's MVP season, which I
Maybe,
feel like his running is what got him the MVP.
maybe, maybe.
But it's because, like we said, he won it because he was exciting. People seem to think Fields is a very exciting player, so that
He
could get
is.
him.
I've liked him since he came. I've liked him when he was in Ohio. It's just it takes a while for people to believe, and I understand that. And then we come in and we have people come in all the time and say how much he sucks and he's the worst quarterback they've ever seen. You
I
know,
wouldn't go that
everyone's
far.
entitled to their opinion. It's fine. Are they wrong? Well, yeah, clearly, because look what he did at the back end of the season after he's like, you know what, I'm just gonna take the helm and do things my way. So, uh, they need to find him. Oh crap,
Yeah, so
Galladay's surgeon who messed up his hip cost the Giants millions. It's all yeah, definitely his
yeah,
job for sure.
right.
So how many other players is gonna work on? I mean, they can't have an opinion. It's just a very bad one. Yeah, like I said, you know, I'm just saying that we've had guys and people, even viewers we know, and I don't think they're here today, come in and they just say things. I'm like, oh, just hold on, just hold the horses. Don't pull the trigger. Wait a couple seasons. How long did it take for me to freaking finally kick Joe Mixon off the wagon? I held him for 3, 4, like a good handful of seasons, but before I finally said, you know what, I don't want anything to do with him. As good as he was, I don't want anything to do with him. And then when I kicked him off to my wagon,
What'd he do?
he balled out. Asshole. Complete asshole. All right. So today, and I apologize for the lazy thumbnail that I just.
so much for a short episode.
I don't know.
That always happens.
I don't know, dude. Well, I also said it would be a short episode if my hiccups come back or if I start coughing a lot.
Well, I haven't heard either, so fingers crossed they stay that way.
Yeah, because now we're getting into what the nitty
Right.
gritty.
The whole point of the show.
Yeah. I honestly think that Ohio State curse is real because I can't think of a great OSU player or GB that's played in the NFL. And can Fields be the best one? Haskins, Troy Smith, Cordell Jones, Braxton Miller didn't work.
Hey, Joe Burrow.
Well, yeah, but he did the decision of moving. Tell us he was.
Well, yeah, because he wasn't going to be the starter. Why would you say?
No, yeah, I know. I don't blame him. I mean, I got rid of Jacobs last year. That was fun. Oh man, I'm sorry.
You got rid of Josh Jacobs? Oof.
It happens, man.
That's rough.
Look, I just sold Sanders, and if he does beast, I'm gonna bite the bullet on it. But it's fine. Like
I still might be okay with Jacobs though. I feel like
sold, so it's not like he got any production out of it.
That's what I'm saying, and he's gonna turn that into a huge contract somewhere, and there's no telling he's gonna be able to reproduce that again. So
yeah,
it hurts now because of that 1 year, but in 5 years from now, you'll probably be like, it wasn't the worst thing to get rid of him.
yeah. I'm not. Running backs have a short shelf life, and there's outliers. Like I always said, Derrick Henry is still running. Like, but you can tell he dropped off after that injury, and I have a feeling that injury kind of changed the way he played. You just tell, like, just the way he ran and what the way he was.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Although if a down year is still finishing top 3 and running, that's not the worst thing, I guess. I said if a down year for Henry
Oh,
still
yeah.
finishing top 3 in running. That's not the worst thing, I
Well, we
guess.
also said an 80% Derrick Henry is still better than half the league.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, 100%.
Hopefully I have to tell myself that every day.
Well, whatever you got to do to get through the day, my man.
If Sanders is the number 1 running back next year, I'm going to bite that.
Yep.
And I'm going to accept that. But it's fine. Like, I got what I wanted. I just don't think I don't know. I worry about his situation, and what if he goes to a different team that may or may not believe in him? I don't know. It's just weird.
So what's worse, if Miles Sanders goes and off next year for like 1,800 yards and 20 touchdowns, or he has a horrible year, but then you play Alex in the playoffs and that guy goes off for like 40 points and you lose?
So assuming that Alex makes playoffs both scenarios.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming if he goes off,
Because
there'll probably be a
if he's
catalyst
doing
in the
good, right?
playoffs.
I'm pretty sure he's going to carry him to the playoffs, right?
That's what I'm saying. So I'm sure either way, he's making the playoffs.
I would. Look, fantasy football is is a crazy game. You may think or may have a good idea of what's going to happen, but there's always that great you don't know, or that great holy crap that just happened.
Right.
I'd rather have him go 1,800 yards with like 13 touchdowns, right? And hope that
he has an off game against you
somewhere in the playoffs.
I mean, maybe not a possibility.
Because that's where if I play him in the playoffs and Sanders does. Oh, actually, hold on. If Sanders doesn't do no, because that assuming that he does start him that week. No,
I am assuming, whether it be because of injuries or whatnot, he plays them.
But here's the thing with Sanders. He's 25 years old. He's about to turn 26 in May. So he's probably got about, if my theory's right, he's probably got about another good 2 seasons left in the tank. Okay. Or maybe 3. I don't know. But I think right now is the time to sell him. Right now is the time to sell him because there's the unknown factor of where he's going to go or if he stays. You sell him now and get like a high-end second, third, maybe 2 seconds. I don't know. Because I don't think people are going to try and trade a first for him. Not that I've seen yet. I haven't seen anything about a first or anything like that yet. And I've been asking, fantasy community chat, and they're like, no, I'm not paying a first for Sanders. I don't even know where he's going to go. So, look, I sold him for.
That's why I feel like this is the hardest time of year to do trades.
Oh, but this is the greatest time to do trades.
It's the greatest, but I feel like it's the hardest.
I do them all the time. You see me wheeling and dealing around this time every year.
I get that. I'm not saying it's not the best, but I also feel like it's the hardest because it's but Brandon, for example, he's got multiple, well, at least one person asking deals for his second pick, but it's like he doesn't know if he wants to get rid of that yet, just because it's like, where do some of these prospects end up? If like 2 prospects end up in primo locations, he wants to probably get those 2 players,
It's the Ramondre Steven effect for me.
Exactly. But then the issue is if all those players end up going to not so good, then the asking price for that number 2 probably is going to go down because people are going to be like, well, I don't want to give up too much now for that pick, That's why I say it's like the hardest time to like put drafts together.
I get it. But this is the greatest.
But it is the primo best time.
The possibility of people, but this is where you have to sell it. Okay. Yeah. Sanders was one of my great ones, and he saved me a lot of games last year. But it's coming down to the time we don't know if he's going to get re-signed or if he's going to go somewhere else. So does Saquon Barkley get re-signed, or where does he go, and where does he fit? I think he stays. I think, look, tagging a running back is only costing them $10.1 million. They have 5 days to do it. 6 days. Right? Yeah.
Oh,
It's 7.
Brian's not here.
Why? Oh, because he has Saquon? Yeah.
No, because Deron Payne got franchise tagged.
Oh, you waited this whole time to tell him?
Well, it happened like yesterday, didn't it? I don't know. It might have happened like last week, but
Was it? It might have been yesterday. I
it
don't
was
know.
either yesterday or Monday,
A lot has happened since, but I remember that.
or maybe Sunday night. I know it was after the Sunday show. Because
Yeah.
even as of the Sunday show, he was still talking about getting.
It might have been Monday, so might have been Monday.
So
yeah.
I think it was Monday.
Where's the best fit for him?
Best fit for Saquon. Oof.
Cincinnati. It's going to be Cincinnati. They have the money with these rumors of Mixon possibly leaving. I'm going to say Cincinnati.
If Mixon leaves, then yes.
It's going to be Cincinnati.
That would be an interesting spot for him.
Yes. And if not, I don't want to put him as a shared back.
Oakland?
Maybe the Raiders, yeah.
Or Oakland.
Yeah.
Las Vegas, good lord.
The Raiders, yeah.
It's gonna be Las Vegas.
Raiders.
Because I know they're not getting
Cincinnati.
Jacobs back, so
that's all I could pretty much think of.
I do like Cincinnati if if Mixon ends up being cut.
Which there's a possibility. There's rumors that they might just. Sorry. All right. So if Sanders gets traded, all right. So it's next year. Would I'd rather Sanders do well or Voldemort?
I think we can all figure out what this one's going to be.
Well, it depends. Is this on a dynasty perspective where I'm facing him, or because the guy who has Voldemort also have Patrick Mahomes, right?
No, I think he got rid of him.
Oh, you cut him? Oh,
yeah. The very next week, after he beat me in the playoffs with him, he got rid of him.
Really?
Because he didn't like the matchup.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Look, I'd rather see Jonathan go away.
I was gonna say he wants neither.
Go away.
Hey, did you hear the rumors? Apparently, Braden saw something that
question. I don't want to answer that.
the Chiefs are looking into trading for D-Hop.
That'd be a good fit.
Well, I said I'm down for that. I might have to keep D-Hop another year.
Or you sell him now and get bang of a trade.
Wow, that's true too.
I think you get a first for him.
Maybe to that guy who has Mahomes, be like, hey, you want that double stack?
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about Devin A-Chain and Zach Charbonnet.
All right, let's go.
So let me pop up the Devin A-Chain. There we go. And then
the biggest knock on Devin, size.
Yeah. He's going to be a really good pass catcher, though.
Yep.
He's 5'9", 185, but we'll get the real truth, Sunday?
Well, yeah, on Sunday. Like, it's not even the height. Like, I've seen 5'9" running back. Even Barry Sanders was like 5'9". But, his weight, though, 185, that's low. That's low.
They're saying he might potentially go to the Bills, which I like.
Why? They already have 4 backs like that.
Unless I don't think Singletary is the guy.
They got Singletary. They got Hines.
But look, they're so pass happy, right?
Okay, and from that
have Cook and A-Chain,
I agree. From that aspect, that would actually be pretty scary if you add
Cook
him to
and
the
A-Chain. Singletary.
So you have Cook with the running downs, and then A-Chain. That is pretty scary.
Find a different home.
I wonder if they have A-Chain do the
pass catch.
the punt and kick returns too.
I would leave Hines doing that. I would leave Hines. Hines is probably the cheapest one. Why not give him that role?
That's true. If they still keep him, he might be. He might be a free agent.
Keep him. All right, let's put up A-Chain here.
All right.
So again, potential to the Bills, 185.
True freshman.
So one thing about A-Chain.
I mean, his stats are pretty good too.
Oh yeah. They're really good. I'm looking at last season was 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns, he averaged 5.6 carries.
He must be playing against some small people because he looks fairly big in some of these highlights. Oh, there he is, returning a kick. Called it.
Yeah, I know you like your.
Oh, dang!
I know you like your return guys.
I do like return guys.
So Devin A-Chain, he's a big play type of guy. He's elusive. He's got versatility. Like look at this man. He's just burning everybody.
I know. That's what I said. And from these highlights, he doesn't look small, so that's positive, I guess.
Well, I don't know. I think he's still small. Like, look at them. Like, look at how small he's there. The only issue I have with him, and it's going to be a big issue.
Very shifty.
Is one, the size. Okay. 2 is the pass blocking.
Oh yeah, okay. That'll definitely probably.
This is why I think they keep Cook, Hines, if he goes to the Bills. If the Bills decide to go get A-Chain. Now it's going to come to a committee back.
Singletary is gone.
I think Singletary might be gone. I don't think that they haven't even. Yeah, I think he's done. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think they're going to keep him. They've been constantly getting a running back. Like they tried with Zach Moss. That didn't work out.
Oh, I know. That's what I said. Anyway. Like the Bills are like one team where I feel like in the last 3 or 4 years they've gone through more running backs than any other team.
Yeah,
like every time I turn around, they're like this guy, that guy, this guy.
I think they're trying to figure it out.
I'm assuming.
But why not get another one? I don't know. But like I said,
so he does have good speed. He's very elusive. He's very shifty. Like, look at that.
Yeah, he's explosive as hell.
Yeah.
So,
well, just weary. I feel like one crack hit and he could be gone.
I think he absorbs the hit, though.
Yeah.
I think he's pretty good with that.
That's why I said it's a good thing he is shifty and elusive because he can avoid those big hits.
Well, no, and that's what I see out of him. He can absorb the hits. So I think that's why he's going to be good.
Oh, there you go.
I think he's going to go top 5, top 6 in a rookie dynasty draft.
I'll tell you what I'm not seeing a lot of. Trucking and stiff arm.
That's not him. That's not him.
Huh?
He's not meant for that.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Look at that. Look.
He just got
that was a DB.
He just got picked up by the DB and slammed.
But that's what I'm saying. He's going to be a really good pass catcher.
Oh, I agree.
A really good one.
Look at that. Great speed.
So,
like
I said, we're going to see.
There's a stiff arm. Hey, stiff arm right. Oh, there's another one. 2 stiff arms on that one play. All right.
I think he got lucky on that one. I don't know about that.
Well, the last one he definitely got lucky, but that first one was nice. Lucky. So he could. Okay, now he's trucking people. Okay, well now he's making me eat my words, I guess.
Either way, almost back-to-back 1,000 yards. Almost.
Yep, 910, 1,102.
So
9 touchdowns, 8 touchdowns. But look at that, 36 receptions. I like that.
So we'll see. I just like I said, he's
from a fantasy standpoint. That's not pretty nice, I'd say.
Yeah,
what he could do.
It's his size.
Especially if he lands with the Bills, that might be something to look at.
If he lands with the Bills, then that's going to be a good fit for him.
I mean, I'm not necessarily a pro Bills running back guy, but
The issue is, there are other teams that are after running backs. I think all of NFC South are going to get themselves another running back,
yeah,
including with the Falcons. I think they get themselves another one. I think that the Panthers are most desperate for one. Buccaneers, the Saints, because they don't know. The Saints should.
well, the Saints absolutely should.
So
You got to roll with Mark Ingram again. So how will that work? That guy's done.
the suspension of Kamara, and then he's not a spring chicken either.
Did
So
you happen to see the video of Kamara?
no, I did not.
Oh, it's bad.
Is it really?
Oh, it's bad. They straight out knocked the guy out, man. They were like in one of those little walkway areas, and Kamara threw the first like 3 or 4 or 5 hits, and then the entourage just started going to town on this guy, and he was just like out, like he wasn't moving. And there was like 3 other NFL people in that too.
That's bad.
Like a Cincinnati Bengal and somebody else.
That's bad.
I was like, I don't know what he did to deserve that, but
all right, the hiccups are back. We're gonna end it here.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna speed through Zach Charbonnet here, as long as he does. All right, you read the comments, man.
Okay, I got this. As long as he doesn't get a clothesline from Stowski on the longest yard, he'll be fine. We'll see. You never know. All right, so now we got. How do you say? Oh, I was going to ask how you say his last name, but you're not talking anymore because of hiccups.
It's Zach Charbonnet.
Charbonnet. Okay. French.
Yeah. God.
This guy also has some really good numbers. And he's got size. 6'1", 220.
Yeah, there's a big difference between these two.
I feel like on his highlights, we'll see the trucking and the stiff arms.
Let me get this up. All right. So Braden might like this guy.
This guy's for you, Braden. No,
I think with Connor. No. I'm not like for the Cardinals.
Oh, he's saying for the Cardinals. Never mind.
Because that's where he's supposed to go.
Well, I got to get him then, because you know me, I got to get all the Cardinals.
According to the mock drafts, Cardinals 67th pick, 6'1", 220. So imagine him going to behind Connor, getting some reps in there, and I think it'd be really, really good. So let's get this video started, and I can shut up. God,
man. You got this, Morton. Believe in you.
Oh, they were gone most of the show, so that's.
I know it's weird that they came back all of a sudden.
This is my life. It's been like this all day. They come and go. Okay. All right. So Zach Charbonnet, fourth year back, coming into the NFL draft. He played Charbonnet. He's got size, he's got power.
He's got some jukes.
And kind of what I was saying, he's got that good. He's got good contact. Like if he takes a hit, he can take a hit. What's the word? Contact balance. That's what I'm kind of looking for.
So he takes the hit, but he stays on his feet.
Yeah, 100%. I mentioned this earlier. If the hiccups come in, the stream's over. We're gonna power through this guy, and then we're done. So,
unless we can get rid of him.
But he's got good vision.
Very good vision.
The only thing is I've noticed he stands up right away, like shelf, like that's not like pad height, you know. Not seems like he stands up a lot. So, but we'll
Yeah.
see. Go ahead.
Yeah, like right there, he went upright.
Read this.
Is Derrick Henry the last of the big backs? I mean, him, Brandon Jacobs, Jerome Bettis. Well, Jerome Bettis wasn't even that tall. He was just big. Pretty sure Jerome Bettis was only like 5'10". Big backs. Could
I
be.
think so. Yeah. Um, wherever he lands, he's gonna make an impact right away. He's gonna make an impact right away. He's gonna do some damage. Oh man.
I just find it interesting how, like, I felt like 6 to 8 years ago, the
Mm-hmm.
the big thing was like getting tall, athletic receivers. Like
Right.
Mike Evans came in, he was considered to be really good. Like, you just had all these people. Oh, we got to get that. Now you look in the league. Like me, I was looking at this. I looked at the top like 10 receivers from last year, and
Mm-hmm.
only two people were over 6'1",
Yeah.
and that was Mike
Um.
Evans and Mike Williams. That was it. Everyone else was 6'1" or shorter.
Yeah. You're talking. Yeah. Yeah.
But then on the flip side of it, the other side, the corners are getting taller. Corners are like 6'4" now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. Um.
That was a nice catch.
So yeah, Zach Charbonnet. I think. Look, he's got good size. He's got good power. He's got good strength. Definitely can shed some tackles. He's got good
Oh,
contact
definitely.
balance. He's got great vision. I mean, I think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna make a good
I
running
don't
back.
like how he's
Like
like,
he's not gonna be like Bijan or anything, but I
no.
think we'll see. There's some good running back coming in. That's what I'm saying. If you have your running back issues, this year and next year is the year you're gonna have to fix this. Like
He
we
doesn't.
have good receivers and
You're
running back
right though.
right
He
now.
never gets low, ever.
Yeah, he's got high like shoulder he
Like, isn't that
doesn't.
something backs do? They kind of go low as they hit the line to like, so the
But this
people
guy
behind
doesn't,
them.
and
Yeah,
that's
you
the
always
only
see where his
negative I
helmet
have of
is.
this guy. Yeah, it's one of the main negatives. I like.
So it makes it harder for the second and third levels to see where you're coming out at. But he does not hide
Yeah.
that. Like, he's always upright, like always.
The thing is, he's upright, and he's kind of like he takes forever behind the line to make a decision.
But then once he does it, he's gone.
Kind of his breakaway speed, it needs a little bit of help.
Yeah,
Like everyone's kind of
yep,
like
catching
he's
him.
fast.
He's got decent speed. He's got good strength. He could definitely truck, stiff arm. He
Yeah,
can break tackles. He saw some juke, some spin moves
but it's because of those negatives.
in the
He's
top
not like
echelon.
he's not the
Uh,
number one. So there's a big difference. But overall,
yeah,
I think he's going to be decent. He's going to make an impact. He's going to make he's going to hit the roster somewhere. Like I said, if he goes to the Cardinals, I think it's going to be a great fit for him for to learn under Connor. And I think with Connor and him, it's going to be a good duo to have. You're talking about
believe
TDR.
he went back, right?
I don't know, but I saw him at the Shrine Bowl, and he was pretty good there.
Oh, then maybe he is coming out then. I don't know.
So, yeah, he's pretty good. I liked him. He surprised me at the Shrine Bowl. Yeah, you're talking about TDR, Darian Thompson Robinson. I think that's his name. But yeah, no, I think he's pretty good. He has the Eric Dickerson syndrome of a high running back. So
Dorian
yeah,
Thompson Robinson.
yeah, TDR. is what they're calling them.
DTR.
Or yeah, DTR. What am I saying? TDR?
Yeah, he kept saying TDR when it's
Yeah.
DTR.
It's DTR. Yeah.
Yeah, Doherty and Thompson.
I messed up the initials. Whatever. But yeah, that guy. Pretty good. So I think he's me. All right. I have to end it because these are not going to go away.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah. So we will come back Sunday. I'll still put out rookie videos.
You need me to do the outro, or do you got it?
Go ahead, dude.
Are you sure?
I mean,
all right.
The best ability.
I'm gonna butcher it. Try to remember exactly.
You want to do mine?
Yeah, I was gonna do yours. I never get to do it. Good evening. Is it good evening first or good morning?
Wow, that was
see already. But good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the hell you are. This is the Dynasty Pylon. We're out. We'll see you next one.
Wow. All right, guys.
What are you doing?
We'll see you Sunday. I'll roll out more videos. If you missed the receiver videos, I'll be putting out little smaller videos of that in the meantime until we get to Sunday. And we're going to talk about the combine all day Sunday because, crap. We're going to talk about what's tomorrow, the defensive line and the linebackers. And then we got DBs all day Friday, QBs, receivers, and tight ends on Saturday. And then Sunday is running back and O-line. So
should be fun.
Are you guys still going? Maybe.
I have no idea. Are we going to the combine?
I don't know.
I don't know. So we'll see. Maybe. If we do end up going,
I already told you, Kadani.
You literally asked that earlier. Yeah, right here.
This is why we're ending right now.
Yeah, but if we do go, I'll be sure to get
I've
videos.
been dealing with this all day. I don't understand.
I'll be sure to get videos if we do go for the channel.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll see you
cool.
guys Sunday. We got to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
I got to leave, man. This is killing me, man. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Later, everybody. See you Sunday. We're out.
Yeah. Sorry, not sorry, but this is annoying, and yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Getting hype when I aim up, elevating that game up, stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave, eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. I was born and when I watched me elevate.